Hi, this is Nathan Tintle. In this learning goal video, we're going to talk about how you can infer the width of a confidence interval when changing the confidence level. In other words, how does changing the confidence level impact the width of your confidence interval? We will use the Affordable Care Act data to talk about this learning goal. So which is wider? A 90% confidence interval? 95%? How about 99%? Well, we've computed 3 different confidence intervals on the Affordable Care Act data. This is what the confidence intervals look like. By looking at these confidence intervals, you can see that the widest interval is the 99% confidence interval, and the narrowest interval is the 90% confidence interval. All of these intervals are centered on 69%, which is the statistic, that's the proportion of people in the sample who say the Affordable Care Act had no effect on them. What's changing is the margin of error, and it's smallest for the 90% confidence interval and largest for the 99% confidence interval. So how does that make sense? Well, here's an intuitive answer. If you want to be more confident that you've caught the parameter in your interval, that is, that the parameter value is in your interval, then you need to include more values. If you want to be more sure it's in there, include more stuff. Make your interval bigger. So that makes sense then, because if we want to be 99% confident that we caught our interval, have a bigger interval. 90% confidence, we don't need as much because we're willing to be less sure that we've caught the parameter value in the interval. There's also a mathematical answer. If you look at the formula, you'll see that what we're really increasing is the multiplier. That multiplier increases as the confidence level increases. A couple of words of caution. A common mistake is to think that a higher level of confidence means the interval will be narrower because you're narrowing in on the true parameter value. I think a lot of students start there. Try to remember, what's the confidence interval trying to do? It's trying to catch the parameter. If you want to be more sure you caught it, make your interval bigger. That goes along with more confidence that you've caught the parameter value.